spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
McCarthy off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 67 yards. And the Vikings need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. That'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Goff. That's caught in Sam Laporta. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's 2nd and 3. Goff now to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Throwing again is gone. That's complete to Laporta. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Here's Gall. Open man right side of St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
These two teams all tied after one. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff. Wide left is Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's another
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
At the 1-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. This call down near the goal line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Still going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gone. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A good pickup there on 1st. It's a screen pass. Gets him 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. to throw. Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes a reverse. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball. And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. 103 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 7 on the take and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Jones is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he gets gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll try to run it in with Jones. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. And they take it 17-15.
That's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The
final shot before break here. Gone. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Goff. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
I think this would want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. A shotgun snap for Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Play action. It's Goff. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there? Almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Goff. His throw incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Hey, 76! 76! 76! 11! 11!
To the air again. Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And inside, get nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Throwing is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
From Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now gone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Box pass. Complete to Tim Patrick. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. To throw is gone. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Detroit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
That's my heart.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and 6 coming up. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
For a Vikings first down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but